Am I the a-hole for refusing to hyphenate my name to add my stepdad's name? My mom and stepdad asked me 16F and my sister 13F if we would hyphenate our last name to add our stepdad's. My answer was immediately no. I didn't need to think about it or sit on it for a while. I don't want to have my stepdad's name even if I'm keeping my dad's. This is my name too and I won't ever change it. They know I feel like that. I don't care if I get married someday, my name is staying. My sister said no after me. She said she didn't want to and said she didn't think she needed it for anything. My stepdad looked upset, so mom decided to try and sway us. She said it wouldn't be a big change, it wasn't erasing our dad and it could be a good way to represent both of them. She added a bit about sharing a last name with her again in a way. I said we did fine for all these years and I didn't need us to share a name again. I said my answer wasn't changing. My sister faked being upset so it wouldn't be pushed on her. She admitted it to me when our mom and stepdad went out for the night, which meant she got to leave. But my mom and stepdad wanted me to stay and talk it out more. They made all these points about it and my stepdad said it would mean the world to him. He said he has no kids of his own, but he considers me and my sister his kids and he'd like to think he's our second dad and is equally as important as our biological parents to us. My mom said they waited 6 years to ask this thinking we'd be more on board. She didn't like that I was so quick to say no and she told me she felt like I wasn't thinking of my stepdad's feelings. My mom and stepdad have been married for 6 years. We lost our dad only a few months before that. Our parents were divorced though and she dated him for 2 years before. We didn't meet him until after dad had died. After mom brought up waiting 6 years, she said she wishes she had never listened to my dad and had introduced us sooner so we'd be more on board with the idea now. Apparently, my dad told her we had one mom and one dad and nothing would change that and that my stepdad, who was her boyfriend at the time, wouldn't ever be our second dad. She was rambling about it more than anything, but she said I should see how wrong and controlling that was from dad and it should open me to the idea of my stepdad being my second dad and being worthy of me adding his name to mine. My answer didn't change and my mom lectured me on the feelings of others and influencing my innocent little sister. So am I the a-hole for refusing to hyphenate my name to add my stepdad's name?
Here are the top comments.
Tell your mom to stop ignoring the feelings of others and trying to influence your innocent little sister. Hypocrisy isn't a good look, Mom. Not the a-hole.
You are not the a-hole. Rather, I think your mother and stepfather are for pushing you on this. It was okay for them to ask, but once you said no, the conversation should have ended.
As a stepfather, I wouldn't even dare to ask my kids to hyphenate their names. It's boggling.